Hello everyone, I'm Chandana from Group 7, and today I'll be discussing how the small and medium enterprises or SMEs can contribute to tackling or of GDP growth issues in Nigeria. So, before going to our topic, these are our team members. So, these are the contributions we made throughout our project. And coming to the introduction, so as highlighted by Pulka and Gauna 2022, the level of economic development is crucial for poverty eradication. So, in countries like Nigeria, achieving sustainable economic growth is essential to reducing the poverty levels. So SMEs are vital in the process because they create some jobs and stimulate the creativity and have the potential to significantly reduce the poverty growth. So, however, um, SMEs in Nigeria face substantial challenges such as inadequate infrastructure, limited financial access, and burdensome regulations, which hinder their potential to contribute effectively to the GDP growth. So the goal of the today's presentation is to explore these challenges in more detail and to provide recommendations to overcome them. So drawing insights from the successful SME environment in the UK. So coming to the background, country background in Nigeria, SMEs in Nigeria face substantial challenges such as inadequate infrastructure, and Nigeria is blessed with abundant natural resource as they have a large population and a vast land. So, despite being largest economy in Africa, it continues to struggle with high poverty rate. So, here is the GDP forecast we could see in the chat. So, the GDP forecast, according to the statistic 2024, the Nigeria's GDP growth is expected to decline by 0.02% by 2029. So, indicating these ongoing struggles in achieving sustainable economic progress. So, SMEs are cornerstone of Nigeria's economy. So, they provide a significant share of employment opportunities and they are essential in driving this economic growth too. So, however, the sector is plagued by challenges such as the poor infrastructure and the limited regulatory frameworks. So, these issues prevent SMEs from reaching their full potential and contributing effectively to the GDP growth. So, finally, given these significant challenges, it is crucial to explore how Nigeria can improve its SME environment. In the next part of our presentation, we will be discussing like how the potential solutions by looking at successful practices in the Nigeria. So, as we know that Nigeria SME have the great infrastructure, finances, and regulations among these. So we'll be discussing like what are the solutions we can see by looking at the successful practices in the UK. So over to my colleague Rubel Mia.
You. I'm Robin Mia. I'm from the group of the seven, and I'm going to describe my presentation, the role of SMEs in economic growth. And in Nigeria, the development of SMEs is particularly important as the country seeks to diversify and its economy away from oil and the development of the SMEs offer a pathway to economy and resilience by fostering the growth of SMEs. Nigeria can create more employment and opportunities for its citizens and address the high and the poverty rate. The success of SMEs is therefore critical and to the nation's economic and the stability and the growth. Okay, the next slide, the obstacle to SME growth in Nigeria. However, the Nigerian SMEs face several and the significant challenge that hinder their the growth and economic contribution. And one of the major issues is the lack of formal business education and the low financial and the literacy among the enter and the entrepreneurs. So the many the business and the owners the lack of the training necessary to manage and scale their and the business effectively. Additionally, access to creating is severely restricted, which and limits the ability of SMEs to and invest in growth. Okay, next is the UK SME economies benchmark data. The UK offers a powerful example of how well supported SME sectors can drive economic growth in the UK. SMEs and they make up 99.9% of all business and the business. The contribution 52% and of the country GDP and the employee in the 61% of the private sector and the workforce force in 2022 alone. UK SMEs received 6.8 billion in funding and supported by over 40,000 advisory organizations. And there's figures and demonstrate and the significant impact that robust SMEs in the sector can have on a national and the economy. By examining their success, Nigeria can gain an insights into how to support and grow and its own SME sector, driving economy progress in the progress and the process. Improve the Nigerian SME sector. We can apply several lessons and from the UK's success. First, in enhancing financial literacy and business education for the Nigerian entrepreneurs is crucial. This will and empower the business owner with this knowledge and they need to manage and grow their enterprises. And the second, improving and access to finance is essential and for enabling SMEs to invest in their operation. And the third, addressing the cultural and the gender and the bearing will allow the more and the diverse ranks of the entrepreneurs and to thrive. And finally, strengthening and the public and the private and the partnership can provide the necessary support and resource to help SMEs record success. Um, in conclusion, SMEs play a vital and the role in driving economic growth both globally and within Nigeria. By addressing the challenge facts by and the Nigerian SMEs and applying lessons from the UK and the experience of the Nigerian can unlock the full and the potential and of its SMEs sector. And this requires collaboration and the collaborative and the effort between the government and the private and the sector and the international partners and to create an supporting environment for SMEs. And together we can foster the growth of SMEs and create a job diversity and the economy and reduce the poverty in Nigeria. Thank you for your attention. I'm going to the next colleague, please.
Hi, my name is Manoj Ramesh. Coming to the applicability of UK strategies to Nigeria, the UK has successfully implemented SME strategies that involve diverse finance options and fewer regulatory constraints. This has led to a more conducive environment for businesses growth, including higher levels of female entrepreneurships. However, when we look at Nigeria, the situation. Hi, my name is Manoj Ramesh. Coming to the applicability of UK strategies to Nigeria, the UK has successfully implemented SME strategies that involve diverse finance options and fewer regulatory constraints. This has led to a more condensed environment for business growth, including higher levels of female entrepreneurships. However, when we look at Nigeria, the situation is quite different. In contrast, Nigeria SMEs face significant challenges. Only 3% of these business use bank credit, largely due to high regulatory strategies and cultural pressures. Additionally, female entrepreneurships in Nigeria is quite low, with women owning just 20% of small businesses. These factors make it difficult for SMEs to thrive. Coming to the proposal overview, to address these challenges, our proposal focuses on four key areas: improving business information, developing staff training, increasing access to finance, and last one, addressing cultural barriers. A collaborative effort between the public and private sector is essentially to fully support the growth and capacity of Nigeria SMEs. Next, coming to the enhancing knowledge and skills in Nigeria, one of the most crucial steps is to provide targeted educational programs that enhance financially literacy and businesses management skills. Among Nigeria SMEs, these can be achieved through collaboration with local institutions and by leveraging the experts from the UK. By equipping entrepreneurship with these skills, we can significantly improve their businesses success rates and contribution to the national economy. At the, in the conclusion, while the strategies employed by the UK for its SMEs have proven effective, they need to be adapted to Nigeria's unique challenges by focusing on enhancing knowledge, improving access to finance, and fostering a supportive regulatory environment. Nigeria SMEs, both the public and private sector, to collaborate closely in implementing these strategies. And hand over to the next colleague.
Okay, so this is Mohit Kumar. I'm illustrating the effective training programs for Nigerian SMEs. Possibilities of change from the old style training in classroom to practical and apprenticeship style can help equip the Nigerian entrepreneurs better. Moreover, copying strategies of the UK mentorship programs is a realistic and realizable idea that is easy also easily scalable in Nigeria. To illustrate it more, transitioning away from lectures and classrooms teachings, there is need of for training to embrace more mentorship and practicals for the Nigerian entrepreneurs. This particular method is based on similar programs implemented in the United Kingdom and is characterized by realistic guidance which is implemented across Nigeria. Moving further, improving access to finance in Nigeria. First of all, presenting a new governmental policy in the form of incentives for SME concerned banks and public private partnerships. Secondly, these measures will afford the required funds for the SMEs to develop in Nigeria. Uh, Enhancing microfinance programs, promoting government incentives for the banks with focus on SMEs, and boosting development of public-private partnerships will enhance SME finance. These measures will avail SMEs the required financial capital for growth and help in the development of Nigeria economy with its effect on poverty reduction. So next part we'll discuss with by my friend. Thank you.
Hello, yeah, this is me, Zahapan, and I'm up from the group 7. So I'd like to go ahead on the cost and fundings. The use of these approaches will attract a large amount of spending. It may be done through international aids, governments, and grants and other funds, as well as private investments. So the achievement of these strategies will require resources, hence will ensure investments. The resources can be obtained from international aids agencies and the government's rewards for achievements and private investment. The preparation of a detailed budget will ensure that the resource is distributed approximately on the various initiatives to yield the most of Nigerian SMEs and economics growth. The next slide is the recommendation. So, proper training of educators, bettering chances of getting finance, and dealing with culture. So, the cooperation with the foreigner is also the crucial in determining economic developments and outcomes. So, to overcome the challenges highlighted, knowledge gap closer and training enhancements in financial, as well as a culture barrier resolution must be realized. Therefore, Nigerian policymakers and relevant stakeholders are required actively apply these strategies. So the next is conclusion. So SMEs are crucial for the Nigeria economic growth and poverty alleviations. So Nigeria can reduce poverty by adopting the strategies from the UK. So SMEs are very important to Nigeria economy and poverty reduction. Therefore, today recommendation to overcome Nigeria SMEs challenge, like the education, training, funding, and culture improvements, remain essential with integrating of the specific policies from the UK and cooperation and the Nigeria can simulate SMEs and develop the economy leading to poverty and elevations. So the next is references. So Igbo of Ezekiel and Egwamika and Okilo, these are the 2022 financial literacy and access revisiting the bridges and the barrier to women entrepreneurship in Nigeria, Amazonia, and West Asia. And so the link is attached here. And the other is the Joseph and Obikono, Erolo, and Novalicia. These are the 2021 SMEs invention programmers in the Nigeria. These are the elevating challenges facing implementation, applied journals of economic, management, and social sciences. So the link is also attached. The other one is the Olero or Digero and Udofia. These are the 2021 the gains in plans of small and medium scale enterprises SMEs. So the way forwarding the entrepreneurship developments in Nigeria. So the link is attached. So Alubia and Jobrel Sojino in the Nigeria is in 2022 strengthening gender equality in small businesses and achieving sustainable development goal in comparative analysis of Kenya and Nigeria. So the link is also attached. The other one is Onoshka 4, Sogingam, and Gemi. These are the female entrepreneurships in Nigeria and access to finance comparative. So the other one is the Folka, BM, and Guana, MS. These are the 2022 contributions of SMEs to employment, gross domestic products, economic growth, and development, and the Jolino Journal Social and Management. So the link is also attached. And these are the websites is the Houghton G in the 2024 business statistic in the Parliament of the UK. So the link is attached. The other one is the Elifilo, and a quick look to Nigeria credit system, like a medium online. So the link is attached. And the other one is Statista Nigeria gross domestic product and growth rate in to the 2029. So the link is also attached. The other one is the World Bank 2019 small and medium enterprises like a finance. So the World Bank, the link is also attached. So that's the end of the presentation. So thanks to everyone for your attention, and thank you all.